welcome back to Super Buddies Forever. Right off the hop, I am going to do a shout out to Philly210 at live.b Taeko 2002. I hope I said that wrong. We got first on the last, Kikyo1267, and Madeline Getty, who one got first on the message from us, and one got first on the faux video, and sometimes I get caught up in a project and I forget, so I'm going to say them now. Yay! And the first one, Philly 12 at live by Taeko 2002, was first on the stable. Today we are doing Bloodgood's Penthouse, Headmistress Bloodgood, which is a Barbie Talking Townhouse. I forget what year, except for this was not the talking version. It was another version, Friends or something, so it didn't have the talking features.
Yeah, it did. Wait, did it?
No, it didn't.
Oh.
It has all the things there as if it did, but it really didn't. So as you can see, it was completely primed, repainted, and made to match our big dollhouse. And also take advantage of the colors of Bloodgood. See, that was to push button and it didn't work. So what to tell about this? So much. This was a great project. Added all the caulking. There was indentations for stickers that were plants, and that's waxed in. I used caulking to cover all that up and enhance the rock work with the faux. I just did a video showing how to do faux work like that. Nothing stayed the same except for that bee, which we painted black, and we like to do a monogram for all the different dolls, so the bee for Bloodgood worked out really good. And what else can we say about this? This thing does not close anymore. I also did this in our cottage videos we've been doing a series for. I show that what I did was I caulked all that in where the hinge was to cover it up, and then we could paint it and make it look good. This one I was able to spray paint different portions of it white, and I left it that way, and then painted the rest, and I had white primer as well. And specifically because under here it was pink, you can still with the light slightly see it, but the primer worked as a ceiling, and I did not want the pink in here. Wanted to really take away that Barbie look. It was missing. There is usually a table that comes out right here. That was missing, which was okay with me. Excuse me, I believe I got this for
70 something bucks.
I think 70 with shipping, but they usually over 100 plus shipping. And I don't know, I was happy with it and I wanted to do it anyway, so the price was right. There were some little tabs that came out of here. I cut those off, razored those off. They kind of helped when it folded up. Where to begin? There's so much cool stuff in this one. There's some more things, of course. Got the bookshelf it's setting on. Had to do measurements to make sure it fit. Any little holes were caulked. Stairwell is that faux. Kind of get a look. Right now I have this table and these chairs from the past long ago, which was Barbie. And I spray painted those and changed them up. Actually, this one, I forget that came with a set. But as you can see, some of this was from Jane Boolittle's little blanket, which I was able to use from this. Puffy paint for the soup. You know that technique. I love this little Carousel Horse from Tan's Craft, which took me a while to miniature paint it as if it was a Carousel Horse. Oh, Nightmare. I love that. Oh, and of course, we did the stable last time, which is down here. And when she gets off Nightmare, she goes up this ladder to go up here to her area. I might do a little something for the entrance there. So right now here is, which line is this?
Sweet 16.
No, Dawn of the Dance. No. Oh, Sweet 1600. Her birthday. We got some parts of her. She was put together. We didn't get her whole. All of her stuff came in pieces. Oh, and we changed the light in the catacombs, and there's dust. So they're having her little birthday dinner. Bloodgood is doing that. Little flowers. Going into her area, we have a little pumpkin. I love that thing. That was a definite splurge. On top of the little fridge. This unit does not come with a fridge. I had a heck of a time trying to find something that was wide enough to fit in here for a fridge. Didn't work. I had some ideas, but in it, I painted the details that are in here, and I'm kind of happy with it the way it is. That was from Lacey Home for Boys. Could not resist that. Everybody has to have something regarding their parent, specific to them. What better for the Headless Horseman's daughter than a pumpkin being carved? There's her area. This was, of course, all mild pinks and lavenders. That comes out. So I have a hard time why I'm so detailed, because when I looked this up, nobody had details. There is a screw in there, right there, screw in there, and then it comes out if you snap it out. So that piece comes out. Wow, that really got that dusty. The oven has, and I forget, it has a screw above the microwave, and you can take that one out too. There's a little piece, the black vent underneath the microwave. When you take it out, that is setting in between the oven piece and the wall. So when you take it out, that falls out, but it's easy to put right back. Of course, that was all 2 colors. I took it apart and hand painted and sprayed it, whichever way it worked. Lots of little miniatures here in her area. The spice rack was all there. Just hand painted all that to bring out the beautiful form. Some of these pieces are just so gorgeous, and it gets lost when it's all one color. We got Bloodgood, of course. This was Gracie's. The hair fell down. We got her just a ponytail. Maybe gonna redo her hair later. This was a leftover chair that came with the fireplace set, so we made good use of that. This was white. We spray painted that blue. This table and, oh my goodness, this table and lamp also came with that set as a leftover. So that was made handy to go in here. That was also spray painted. This had some lines all down it. It's kind of ugly. I didn't like the way it looked. And so I put this adhesive backed felt on it. The carpet is a little throw carpet from the dollar store. Very simple. And I glued that on the same way I did artificial grass on all the other projects with caulking and glue gun. The other part of the floor over there is just a piece of tile that was custom cut to fit in there. Not the easiest thing, but it was only one piece and it looks fantastic. The wall unit. Very cute. Now this thing used to slide down, so when you slide that down, there's some screws in here you can undo, and then that will come off. I believe you got to pick this off to get the 3rd screw. I didn't know that and I broke it. And that's where the batteries would have been for the talking one. I didn't have this. This had a flip down computer. I just put, because I didn't want it, and I just put caulking on it and made it kind of a background for her little area. And just different various things in her shelves. And I'm hoping later to get more things to fill that up with. Of course, Horse and Bloodgood related. One of my favorite series on the TV she's watching. Adult show. These were all just sprayed in purple, and then I hand painted all the rest of the details. My good old trick with puffy painter stickles and then nail polish for seal. More details up here. I'm hoping for some little items to put up there. That is where the light used to work for the talking one, or would. I just made it look like a light. This one, I forget what this was, but besides being a battery cover, I just took a picture of a fireplace and put it in there. And then that made it look kind of like a gas fireplace. Definitely fun and interesting. So if we go over here, up her stairs, we get to her bathroom. This toilet, don't know what it was from. This, of course, is all waxed in so it doesn't fall. Just cut these out of that same thing. Put hot glue on the back to make them not fray and come apart, and they kind of stick in place, which is nice. This one had a clip. It was definitely on another built Barbie Dollhouse, and one of the clips was all gone off of it, so I got a good price. I just broke the other clip off, and then she was even. I think this had glue coming on it. I had to spray paint that too. The floor, It's a crisscross technique with dry brush in different shades. I show that in a video if you would like to see it. This bed, I was able to get off the headboard. This comes off easy. The bed comes off easy. You just kind of wiggle it out of there. This piece, you had to go under here if you're interested. And there's a couple screws up in there. Over here. And over here. And you just have to loosen those. And there's a third one that still holds it on. And that will let this release out of there. If you want to take that off and paint it. And then you can put it back in the same way. This does come off, but I couldn't figure out how. I seen it in pictures. It was, you could do it. People had it out loose, but I don't know how they got it out. I didn't bother. I just spray painted it white while I spray painted the whole top floor and painted around it. Very cute. So of course with that out, I was able to hand paint all these things. And of course she's got her horse theme going and everything. More forms. There was a lot of sticker removal in this one. This one I think took a day just to remove the stickers. Oh, she's got her little thing I painted. It's supposed to go up there. A little shampoo or tonic or whatever. This I did end up, that was fixed. That's why this one costs a little more than I wanted to pay. And then I went and dropped it and broke it. So I got a piece of caulking in there, kind of holding it there. Handmade all these. This was one of Gracie's old leotards from dance class. Felt from Jane Doolittle's floor. And Gracie's even got this going in one of her rooms now. That pink felt, Never After Pie House.
Oh.
This was a miniature blanket, which works perfect in here. Is gorgeous. Stuff I had. Of course, computer's all fixed up. The floor, just hand painted it with a regular craft paint. There is caulking and all this crap to make it all seem smooth. And then each individual triangle, or not triangle, diamond shape there, I just hand painted with a glitter paint. This did come with the original house. I didn't have it with this. I ended up finding that later on eBay, so that fit perfectly. This was basically just a painting job once we got rid of all the stickers. There was so many stickers on there. Her parental reference is Headless Horseman. Let me go over here. Excuse me, guys. And then her buddy who started Monster High School with her, Irene Maiden.
Mad scientist.
We don't know a lot about her. I know what Iron Maiden is. Do you? I know what it is.
Irene, I think.
It's Irene, but it comes off a pun off the name Iron Maiden. This is one of those
Pun.
coat racks that I got from China. Quite a few of them. I have that waxed down so it doesn't fall. Painted purple. And on here we just have her second set of clothes. Because I have a Bloodgood that's in the high school. And we have a head too that's in the library. And then this was obviously just a Barbie overalls,
Head.
which I thought would be fun to hang there because
I've come
in
3
case
years
she's
on.
working on the stable or riding the horse on free time, whichever.
She's a principal.
And definitely, this was mostly a painting job. I didn't do any curtains because maybe I will later, but I just didn't want to take away from it. I don't know. I might change my mind later. But for the time being, I didn't. So some more shout outs just because AG Sugar and Spice. She had this townhouse and sold it. Oh, there's Frankie. And 2 hunky toys who commented on a video. Hello, fellow Canadians. And Amelie Brooks, who has, I don't know what, passion. She says she notices my passion in this, and I think that's very sweet because as you can see by all these details, I am super passionate about building this. So a beautiful house. Beautiful, beautiful house. This whole top area I'm going to do in 3 sections because each one has its own little spin and details. Hold on, let me do another way.
She was playing Just
Anyway, I
Dance.
hope you enjoyed this tour. We are rounding down near the last few rooms until we get to the cottage, which I've been working on very hard to finish. I thought it would be quick, but me and details just can't stop. Have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this. Thanks for watching Super Buddies Forever. Thanks for being a part of our SBF family. Take care.